Okay, this is my fourth attempt. Hi, my name's Molly. I started the OCD and me Instagram page, and I just wanted to do a little chit chatty video just so you can get to know me and a little bit about what my channel's going to be about, and also the reason why I started the channel. I have already done two videos so far. One of them was about OCD itself, and it is quite medical, and I do think at some point I'll probably end up redoing it. I was really nervous. It was the first video and I'm still nervous today, but we're getting on with it. We'll get through it. And also I did upload Get Ready With Me, but it was a voiceover and I felt it wasn't that personal. I really wanted you to get to know me a bit better. So I'm just going to start off. So I'm Molly, as I've said. I'm 24 and I live in the UK. If you are in the UK right now and you're watching this, then you probably know that I'm from Liverpool just based on my accent. Um, a lot of people have a lot of opinions about the accent. I'm stuck with it, so we're just gonna get on with it. There's nothing I can do about that. And if you're not from the UK, then Liverpool is a city in the UK. So I have basically been around mental health all of my life. So even before I started suffering with mental health myself, I had close family members who suffered severely. So I was always aware from a very young age about mental health and the impacts that it has on people and their family and friends. And then from quite a young age, I've actually suffered myself with multiple mental health disorders. Sorry. So I have a really good understanding of how it impacts people, and also how people's understanding or misunderstanding can also affect you as well. So I think that awareness of mental health is definitely getting better, but I just feel like even though we have, Mental Health Awareness Month, which is great, and we have different days for different disorders, people tend to know the name of the disorders, but not actually how it affects people or impacts them, and what the actual disorder entails. What is it? How does it affect people? What are the symptoms? How can we help people? And that's what I basically wanted to start to get out there and make people more aware of. What are the disorders? How do they affect people? Because each disorder can affect people completely different. So you could have two people that have got the same disorder, both the same age, but they both might have different symptoms. They might suffer, one might be severe, one might be mild. You might have one who responds well to this treatment while the other person doesn't and has to try something else. So it is quite complicated. So I do understand why, if you're not somebody who has suffered from a mental health disorder or any hidden illness, it'd be difficult to understand. But I think the problem is mainly that there's so many misconceptions around mental health itself, around all the different disorders and also hidden illnesses, and the misconceptions are what cause a lot of the issues. So I wanted to basically educate people on all the different disorders and mental health itself, and kind of just take away the, not scariness, but there's so much, no, I wouldn't say fear, but if you get what I mean, there's so much of it. There's still such a taboo, should we say? And even though there's so many great people that are talking about mental health online now, I just wanted to try and join in and help as much as I could. Another reason why I started the Instagram page as well is because I was going through a pretty rough time mental health wise last year, and I kind of started the page kind of as a therapy for myself. It was quite therapeutic to meet people, talk to people who were also suffering and who might understand where I was coming from and what I was feeling. But I basically started to spread information and actual knowledge about different disorders. I started with OCD because, as I said, that's one of the main mental health disorders that I suffer with. and just getting the comments and responses and messages back from people who said it was really making a difference. They felt like they could share the information to help their friends or family understand a bit more. It really made me feel so much better, connected with people, like I might have been making a little bit of a difference. So that's why I decided to start on YouTube as well, because I feel like if you can spread the message across in just a small post, imagine what you can spread in a full length video, basically. So hopefully people want to watch it. I am hoping that I'll get less nervous the more that I do it. But I also wanted the channel to be a bit about me as well and have my personality. So I don't want to do every video just talking mental health. I want to bring some of my personality, my life, my adventures into it, and that sort of thing. So I kind of just wanted to have the channel, and the main purpose is to spread awareness and talk about all of the different hidden disorders. And obviously it's a place for people that might suffer to feel like they're not suffering alone, but also I want other people, or I hope that other people that might not necessarily be suffering from mental health, to still watch and maybe learn some information, learn something they didn't know, maybe rewrite some of the misconceptions that they've got or that they've always had. And then obviously if they've got family members or friends as well, or they think they might be suffering with something but they're not sure, I can try and just get as much factual information out there as possible. But then also in between you'll see, makeup and maybe, I was going to say holidays, but I'm obviously being a little bit, what's the word? What's that word? Optimistic. A little bit optimistic there. But yeah, so obviously I'm not a makeup artist. I mean, you can probably tell from the video before, but I do love makeup. But it doesn't mean that this is going to be a makeup channel. That I'm setting the channel up because I want to help people with mental health. I want to spread awareness, but I also don't want to bore people with loads of medical information. So that's why I want to have my personality as well. You might be thinking, we don't want this personality, or I don't want to be watching this, and that's fine. You don't have to watch. I'm just doing this for myself and for anybody that it might possibly help as well. So I did have another idea as well for a series that I might do, which will basically be like kind of like that program Mythbusters, if anyone used to watch it. I used to love watching that program. And it'll be like Mythbusters but with hidden illnesses. So it would be, say, I'd take the biggest misconceptions about the disorders and then I would give the facts. But I mean, I'd try and make it fun as well. So say the biggest misconceptions about OCD, and then I'd talk about the misconception, and then I'd talk about how that's wrong and the actual factual information, or even things like celiac disease and fibromyalgia, any hidden illness. Basically, I just want to spread awareness of. And also, I kind of feel like I want to make these for myself, just so I'm part of a community that understands me and I understand them. So yeah, that is that I've said basically 1,000 times. I can hear myself saying it and I keep thinking, don't say that, and I still say it. I am sorry. I will get better at this. I have got a tripod on the way because at the moment the setup is ridiculous. I won't even show you how you set up. And also I've got some lights on the way. So hopefully with all of that, we'll get better quality videos, and I am getting better at the editing. I've been doing loads of research, I've been practicing loads. I'm not saying I'm ever going to be top tier. Some people, what they can do now is incredible, but I am going to try and get better. I want these to be enjoyable and factual, and I just want you to enjoy watching basically, and also learn something from it and hopefully feel less alone if that's how you're feeling. So that is why I've made the channel. I would love to hear some suggestions of videos that you might want to see, and any misconceptions or any myths that you know about or that you might want to know whether it's true or not, honestly, just get in contact with me. I think my Instagram will be here somewhere on the page. I'm also over on TikTok. I feel so old. I'm trying, and I'm not, I'm 24, 24. But yeah, so I'm on TikTok now, trying to get my head around that. And that TikTok is the same handle as my Instagram. So it's just OCD and me. I'll leave them in the description as well. I would love for you to subscribe and like this video and leave me a little comment underneath. Even if you've got constructive criticism, I can take it. Don't worry. I'd love to hear it. Anything that you think could be done to improve the channel or make it more enjoyable for yourselves, just let me know. I'll also leave my email below if there's any questions that you want to ask me and you don't want to leave it in the comments, that's not a problem. And I will get back to the comments and answer my DMs as well. So yeah, that's everything for now. I just wanted to come on here, say hello and introduce myself. I hope you enjoyed today's video and I will see you all next time. Thank you. Bye.